song is so fresh. All right, let's get into this. Daily Wire is reporting a political grab. Biden creates commission to study packing the Supreme Court. This is all over the news. Biden creating commission to study packing the Supreme Court. Well, I don't know what that means. It means probably that he is going to do his best to figure out how to do it without causing too much fuss. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could. Oh, hey, wait, that looks familiar. All right, let's get into it. Democratic President Joe Biden announced on Friday that he has created a commission to study packing the Supreme Court and leftist agenda items related to the nation's highest court. New York Times reported that Biden made the decision to move forward while studying the highly controversial partisan action, which the majority of Americans opposed because it was under pressure from activists. The commission will be led by two left-wing partisans who served in the Obama administration, George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley, who said that it was not a good sign that commission was notably stacked on one side. Of course. But why would it be stacked on any other side? I mean, that makes totally sense. I mean, why would Biden invite somebody who opposes it? He's not going to. He wants it to happen. So if you want something to happen, you don't invite a bunch of people to tell you tell you negative things and stuff like that. He wants this to happen. He wants to try to make it happen as fast as possible. Court packing is so toxic that even socialist Bernie Sanders says it does not support it, and he does not support it and warned that if Democrats do it the next time the Republicans are in power, they will do the same thing. Of course they will. It makes total sense. Why? That's such a dumb. So if you're going to pack the court, so if Biden goes out and does this, and if Trump wins next election and a bunch of Republicans get in office, or Trump, wins, he's going to pack the court. And it's just going to be, we're going to have 500 million Supreme Court judges the number is never going to end. Court packing is so dumb. And I get that liberals are like really mad because their ideology isn't as well heavily weighted on the Supreme Court side, but wouldn't you want something to have at least one branch of government to have different ideologies going on? Court pack. So Bernie Sanders isn't even for it. Leftist Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer, a registered Democrat, warned that this week during a speech at Harvard that packing the court will diminish confidence in the courts. Of course it will. And the rule of law itself. Of course it will, because once you pack the court, you will keep packing it. It's like a bag that's overpacked, and you have more stuff to put in. You're gonna put more stuff in there because you brought too much that you need on the way back, which will lead to the diminishing of the court's power, including the power to act as a check on other branches. Exactly. The whole point of the Supreme Court is the check. Even leftist Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg warned against packing courts. Yeah, I remember she said that, saying that it will make the court appear more partisan and will trigger a constant expansion of courts. This is the most obvious. It's the most obvious train of thought. To say otherwise is just silly. Every liberal I talk to that is for this doesn't understand that it's just going to be repeating, and they're okay with that. And I don't see that as a good thing. Mike Davis, founder and president of Article 3 Project, warned that Biden's move was alarming and must be met with the harshest denunciations from both sides of the aisle because packing the Supreme Court will lead to irreversible damage. Packing the Supreme Court would destroy centuries of hard work from Democrat and Republican appointed justices to insulate the high court from partisan politics, Davison warned. It also raises a serious red flags as to what unconstitutional actions President Biden is planning in more favorable high courts. This president has done more executive orders than any other president ever. If you try to look up how many executive orders Biden has done so far, it is so hard to find. Why? Because the media is hiding it because they know it's unbelievable. Bill Huizenga called Biden's move nothing more than a political power grab. Of course it is. Marsha Blackburn probably said, warned that the Democrats were willing to destroy our institutions to seize power. And that's all it is. That's why the whole gun legislation thing was the same. It's all about a power grab. Senator Roger Marshall warned that this is not a drill anymore. The leftist is coming for everything. That's a little aggressive, but it's also true at the same time. I mean, education, Hollywood, social media, freedom of speech, freedom to bear arms, controlling how many rounds you can fire. I mean, it's all about control. Put on that mask. We're not opening up yet. It's pretty interesting to me that for all the media bluster about Trump's being a dictator, it appears that if Biden is sprinting toward to reshaping the country in ways that would truly cement power for the progressives, of course. This idea that Trump was like this big old dictator is the biggest lie in the world. He was far from it. Biden is so close to it, it's not even funny. Daily Caller editor-in-chief Geoffrey Insorowa and the media is cheering it on. Of course they are, because it's their ideology. The move by Biden administration comes at the same time that far-left group that belongs to a dark money organization launched a campaign to force Breyer to retire. The group Demand Justice launched an online petition that demands that Breyer retires because it's time for a black woman Supreme Court justice. That's right. Who cares about the qualifications? Just put a black woman in there. We don't care. We don't feel like we're represented. God. Because all black women think alike, apparently. It's so racist. I hate that crap. The group said that it was officially worrisome that Justice Breyer has not said yet that he will step down, and declared that Justice Breyer is not entitled to the benefit of doubt at this point. Jack Partisan says, a total coincidence that on this same day Biden launches a court-packing commission, a Biden affiliate dark money group starts a campaign to force Breyer to retire. Of course, this is just another move, and it's an aggressive move, but to say that you didn't see this coming is because you didn't pay attention. But those that have been paying attention knew this was coming. Biden was going to go after guns. He's going to go after Supreme Court, and then he's going to go after healthcare, and then he's going to open the borders like he did, and that's why it's like a chaos at the borders. He's claiming it's because of Trump's policy, but and people buy into that and knows it's a lie. These are all things he talked about. What he talked about in the campaign is stuff he's doing, and if he can't force it down the Senate's throat, go through the House, he is he's going to sign an executive order himself, and then you're going to go through the courts to battle it out. And if he backs the Supreme Court, then he's in his favor. What does Joe Biden say? God bless us, and God bless our troops. Next story.